ride slow through the day. Chrome shine heavy while the beat just sway. Still got love for the West all night. G-funk leaves and we keeping it tight. Bounce in my step, gold chain on my chest. Low rider, clean funk laced in my breath. Ain't nothing changed but the numbers I dial. Still the same sound, still the same style. I ain't here for the trends or the TikTok fame. I'm here for the real, the bass, the flame. OG talk, no gimmicks, no rush. Just a fresh fade cushion, that Westside touch. We still funkin', ride slow through the day. Chrome shine heavy while the beat just sway. Still got love for the West all night. G-funk lives and we keeping it tight. I was raised on Dre loops, Nate hooks, Snoop bars. Now I ride with that spirit in them same old cars. Glass house leaning, subwoofers knock. No keys, just switches, no tweaks, just block. Got a trunk full of rhythm and a mind full of game. Every verse hits smooth, every line got flame. Tell the youngest this funk don't fade or fade. It's a groove, it's a code, it's a vibe you make. We still funkin', riding slow through the day. Chrome shine heavy while the beat just sway. Still got love for the West all night. G-funk lives and we keeping it tight. Clone after clone, but they miss that bounce. Tryna copy G, but they never get the ounce. See, I rhyme with a soul and I talk with a groove. Every word got swing, every step got move. It ain't just rap, it's a whole damn life. Candy-coated dreams with a touch of the knife. So I slide through the nights like the beat was a map. Still funkin', still ride, still Long Beach slap. We still funkin', it's the West reborn. With a blunt, with a beat, with a crown well worn. Still got heat, still rollin' so tight. G-funk lives and we bringin' it right. Yeah, same streets, same basslines. New day, same funk. West don't die, it just rides different.
Can I get a ride from the choir? This ain't Sunday school. This that front seat funk.
Put you front of speakers, gospel on chrome. No ride hymns for the ones alone. No suit, no tie, just truth and sound. Rolling with the spirit where the funk is found.
Paint dripping like holy wine. Gold in the rim, still soul in the line. Bounce from the pain, but I came back clean with a choir of G's and a Cadillac dream. Ain't no stained glass, just tinted views. My songs got bass, my truth got grooves. Pulled up slow in the midnight haze. Preaching life from the curb, no church, just praise. Hood raised me with commandments rough. Like never break code, never fold on trust. Now I slide through blocks with a word so mean that the cops can't touch what the funk redeems. Ain't no book, but my verses slap. Built my temple on wax and trap. Not that trap, I mean beat on loop. Like Dre in the back and Nate with the truth.
Preaching through the speakers, gospel on chrome. Low ride hymns for the ones alone. No suit, no tie, just truth and sound. Rolling with the spirit where the funk is found.
They said grace was clean, but I came out grime. With a blunt in hand and a rhythm divine. My halo bent like a Dayton rim, but I still drop light when the beat go dim. Every verse is a prayer from the back of the whip. Let the bass line baptize every block I hit. This ain't no choir, it's a gangster chant. Where the lost find peace and the west side stands. No robe, no rings, just wheels and flame. But the message in the ride got eternal gain. Say a prayer for the ones that ain't make it past. Then toast for the ones still built to last. Every crack in the street got a story to teach. So I let the tires talk while I barely preach. And if they listen, let them know the code. You don't need no stage, just funk and soul.
Preaching through the speakers, gospel on chrome. Low ride hymns for the ones alone. No suit, no tie, just truth and sound. Rolling with the spirit where the funk is found.
I don't sing for the rich or the club parade. I drop lines for the kids in the heat and shade. For the ones with a dream and a deck full of wax. Trying to build a life on these boom bap tracks. I ain't flawless, I done sinned with sound. But the beat pulled me back when I almost drowned. My church had chrome and the seats reclined. But the spirit hit harder than your mama's line. Every Sunday ride was a holy run. With the system so loud it could block the sun. Let the choir say bounce, let the preacher ride. With a funk so deep it could part the tide. So next time you roll with that bass on blast, know a G wrote scripture in every track. I ain't God, I'm just grooving truth. A west side prophet in the Coupe de Ville booth.
Pushing through the speakers, gospel on chrome. Low ride hymns for the ones alone. No
always ride slow.
Gold shines bright, but not everything that shines is worth the wait. Fools gold on their neck, but they broke inside. Talking big game, but they barely ride. Money don't mean that your name got sold. You can't flex forever with a heart that's cold. Fools gold on their neck, but they broke inside. Talking big game, but they barely ride. Money don't mean that your name got sold. You can't flex forever with a heart that's cold.
Chain thick, but the wrist stay limp. Talk rich, but the steps don't pimp. Ride, borrow, pick stage, then lit, but the soul ain't there, just lights and click. Seen them front with a stack to their face, but still ducking rent, trying to hide that case. Got a Benz on loan, got a watch on lease, but they peace of mind never found that peace. They flash for likes, I slide for cold. Built my wealth in the funk I hold. Got love from the streets, not likes from bots. I was known in the hood, not just marked on shots. Ain't no shame in broke, but fake is foul. You can't buy style with a lying smile. So I step with truth, with my head on gold, while they melt in heat. That fools go cold. Fools gold on their neck, but they broke inside. Talking big game, but they barely ride. Money don't mean that your name got sold. You can't flex forever with a heart that's cold. Fools gold on their neck, but they broke inside. Talking big game, but they barely ride. Money don't mean that your name got sold. You can't flex forever with a heart that's cold. They pose like kings, but they court ain't real. Building castles and apps, not with time and steel. Their throne is likes, their power rented. The kingdom built on dreams that never cemented. I done rocked hand-me-downs with a pride so tough, while they dressed in labels, but never enough. I seen G's with holes in they kicks still lead, and fakes in designer who still feel need. If your worth need tags, then your soul stay cheap. You ain't rich till your heart still strong and deep. I don't need 10 chains, just one I earn. That remind me of nights when the tide still turn. Every bar I drop, worth more than gold, cause it comes from pain that I never sold. So next time you flex, better check that tone, cause the shiniest piece still rust alone. Fools gold on their neck, but they broke inside. Talking big game, but they barely ride. Money don't mean that your name got sold. You can't flex forever with a heart that's cold. Fools gold on their neck, but they broke inside. Talking big game, but they barely ride. Money don't mean that your name got sold. You can't flex forever with a heart that's cold. Now I ride with peace in the bucket seat, and a chain with a dent from the days I eat. No diamonds, no ice, but it feel like flame, cause the weight of the past gave that charm its name. Seen them fold when the light got low, when the gold turned green and the funds ran slow. They gone in the wind like a car house fall, cause you can't build trust in the Gucci wall. My worth ain't warm, it's lived, it's bled in the dust of the blocks and the tears I shed. Fools chase fame, real G's seek calm, while the fakes die loud. I just live like songs, so I toast to the ones with a faded tee, who still hold weight like a family tree. And I ride with the truth in the verse I mold. No shine on my chain, but my soul stay gold. Fools gold on their neck, but they broke inside. Talking big game, but they barely ride. Money don't mean that your name got sold. You can't flex forever with a heart that's cold. Fools gold on their neck, but they broke inside. Talking big game, but they barely ride. Money don't mean that your name got sold. You can't flex forever with a heart that's cold. You can polish lies, but real will always shine longer. You can polish lies, but real will always shine longer.
This ain't a scream, this a tape. And truth don't skip.
Put the truth on tape, let it ride like that. No filter, no edit, just a soul in rap. Every bar I spit got a place and date. Rewind if you doubt, this the West on tape.
Click, clack, press play, let the reel unwind. Got bars in the trunk from a harder time. This ain't stream wave, this the hiss and pop, where the words got grit and the beat don't stop. Laid tracks on decks that would eat your line, so I wrote each verse like it might be mine. Didn't need no auto-tune to fix my voice, just pain in the mic, that was still my choice. Kept it real from the gate, never paid for hype. My studio was a room with a cracked up mic. Tape freestyles on the porch at night, while the hood had sirens and no porch light. Now they flex in vids with a script and plan, but I bled in bars with a funked out hand. So the tape still rolling and the words stay deep. Truth don't fade when the bass lines creep.
Put the truth on tape, let it ride like that. No filter, no edit, just a soul in rap. Every bar I spit got a place and date. Rewind if you doubt, this the West on tape.
You ever tape over pain just to make a beat? Lay drums on tears cause the streets don't sleep. Used to dub old tracks from the radio slot, then flip the vibe with a verse I got. No cap, no pose, just loops and hope. No team, no deal, just a blunt and scope. I saw lies in the charts, truth in hits, and I knew I'd never trade my funk for bliss. They say master it clean, I say leave the dust. Let the static speak, that's the voice I trust. Ain't here for fame, just a name and wax in a box of tapes that could bring it back. I ain't chasing charts, I chase free play. When your soul say damn, not press skip play. So I ride this loop like a holy right, with the truth on tape and the funk in sight.
Put the truth on tape, let it ride like that. No filter, no edit, just a soul in rap. Every bar I spit got a place and date. Rewind if you doubt, this the West on tape.
Now I sit with the deck and the blunt in hand, scroll through time with a G-funk band. Got tapes on my crew, voices young and wild. Each verse a fossil, every laugh a child. Ain't no label that could clean this soul. Ain't no mix that could fake this gold. I spit for the heads who record on low, with a beat from the block and a dream on go. So when I drop heat, it ain't for streams, it's for basement Chevys and trunk rattle dreams. They forgot what it means to record with heart. Now it's hooks by AI in a fake ass chart. But I rewind pain like I rewind funk. Find peace in the hiss and war in the junk. So let them stream lies, I stay magnetic with the truth on tape, forever kinetic.
Put the truth on tape, let it ride like that. No filter, no edit, just a soul in rap. Every bar I spit got a place and date. Rewind if you doubt, this the West on tape.
Truth don't skip, tapes don't lie, and the West still romatic.
Sometimes the candy paint hide the pain, but the prayers, they ride with you. Candy paint dripping while I'm praying for peace. Baseline holy, let the pain release. Hands on the wheel, but my mind in the past. Rolling slow through a world that
Got chrome on the ride, but rust in the soul. Been down roads with a young .o. Seen boys turn ghosts with a blunt in hand. Now I cruise with their names like a wedding band. Paint shine bright, but the eyes still low. Cause I pray with the beat while the memories glow. Ain't no church, just a backseat thought of the homies we lost and the ones who got caught. Used to ride for the thrill, now I ride to reflect. Every scar got a story that I can't forget. Still pouring out for my dogs in the sky. Still lighting up just to keep my mind dry. This ride ain't clean, it's sacred and torn like a page from a book that the struggle born. And every left turn feel like a sign that I'm still here riding through space and time. But so
candy paint dripping while I'm praying for peace. Baseline holy, let the pain release. Hands on the wheel, but my mind in the past. Rolling slow through a world that don't
that let the seat warm from the Cali sun. But the heat in my chest ain't from no gun. It's from loss, from pain, from nights I cried while the world outside kept letting them die. I seen real love in a handshake firm, and betrayal so cold it'll make you burn. But I never stopped riding, just slow my pace. Learned to live with the ghosts that I can't replace. Grew wiser with each block I crossed. Found peace in the funk and my truth and loss. So I ride not to stunt but to speak what's real. Turn my past to a prayer that the beat can feel. Still see that street light when my cousin fell. Still hear that shot in my mental cell. But I ride with a smile that the world can't break. With a chrome plated prayer and a soul
know that, hey, let's blow.
Candy paint dripping while I'm praying for peace. Baseline, holy, let the pain release. Hands on the wheel, but my mind in the past. Rolling slow through a world of
Now I coast with a cross, hanging from the dash, not preaching, just hoping this ride gon' last. Got no choir but the talk box hum, and a beat that thumps like a prayer drum. Every bounce in the frame is a moment I kept. Every corner I turn is a soul I rep. I'm a sinner in silk with a heart half healed, but I ride with the truth like a stainless steel. Ain't no mask, this face got cracks from years of war and pain on track. Still I keep pushing through the smoke and fears, with funk in my lungs and a trail of tears. So don't judge this ride by the shine and show. It's a candy coated casket for the pain I know. And when the beat fade and the chrome lay still, let them say I roll real with a West Coast will.
candy paint dripping while I'm praying for peace. Baseline, holy, let the pain release. Hands on the wheel, but my mind in the past. Rolling slow through a world that don't last.
Some prayers ride silent, some ride loud, but they all ride.
They post gold, but the weight is fake. They act bold, but the code ain't straight. Smoke and mirrors, I see through the haze. All them flashing lights don't bright no days. Talk that talk, but you move like gray. Real G's ride quiet, let the funk just say
Click clack phones, filter clips, all staged out with them rented whips. Claim they deep, but they empty shells. Echo loud, but the soul don't sell. Used to post with the crew in the cut. Now it's hashtags, filters, fake G strut. Showing off cash, but it's long for likes. No roots, no pain, no sleepless nights. I done seen more real in the rusted bike than these dudes with chains and designer stripes. Trying to sell street dreams like a movie role, but the plot got holes and the funk too cold. Kept my code while they broke for clout. Now I ride real slow while they burn out. This that truth in the baseline, leaning low. Smoke clears quick when the funk take hold.
mirrors, I see through the haze. All them flashing lights don't brighten no days. Talk that talk, but you move like gray. Real G's ride quiet, let the funk just say.
Your whip got lights, but your eyes don't shine. Your grill so bright, but your soul decline. They preach loyalty, post love and fame, but fold like cards when they hear that name. Used to earn stripes in the dark unseen. Now they pay for a pass to a washed out dream. They rap about blocks, they don't walk on feet. I spit for the curves that still bleed with heat. I don't chase no trend, don't beg no crowd. My respect came slow, but it came real loud. Never post with stacks that ain't mine to claim. If I flash anything, it's scars and flame. Grew up with ghosts that don't post no proof. Just funk in the ride and the razor sharp truth. Now I roll with that smoke, no mirrors in sight. Only base code and G's that bite.
Mirrors, I see through the haze. All them flashing lights don't brighten no days. Talk that talk, but you move like gray. Real G's ride quiet, let the funk just say.
Now I coast through the fog with a mind on chill, but the vibe in the backseat ready to kill. You can front on the gram, fake stats all day, but real G's know when the moves don't pay. I seen them flex, seen them cry off cam when the doors closed tight and the click went slam. I don't brag, I just ride with the truth on loop. Got a beat in my chest and a funked out troop. My world ain't perfect, but my heart on steel. I don't lie in my lines, I just let y'all feel. And when that bass hit hard in a summer night, it reminds you quick what's real, what's right. So to all them clones with a stage and pose, you can fool a few, but the funk still knows. I ain't here for the hype or the gimmick sound, just chrome, code, and the funk pro smile.
Smoke and mirrors, I see through the haze. All them flashing lights don't brighten no days. Talk that talk, but you move like gray. Real G's ride quiet, let the funk just say. Funk don't lie, but you mind. Funk don't lie, but you mind.
Before I was this,
know is that in every bar is a scar I survive. Mirror on the wall, show me who I am. Through the smoke and the falls, still I stay. Life taught me pain, life gave me gain. OG, reflections in a world full of flame.
Used to run in the streets with a heart half full. Young G with a mouth, but the mind on pull. Chase pride, chase fear, chased every high. Did dirt in the dark with the truth in the sky. Watch brothers fall, watch mamas cry. Watch time move slow when the real one die. Had days in a cell where the light felt fake, but I rode on the wall cause I couldn't break. Learn pain is a gift when you face it raw, and the code is the code even when you crawl. Now I move with grace, but my step got weight. Each scar a medal, each year a crate. No regrets, just pages in a funked out book, with a blunt in my hand and that West Coast look. If I could rewind, I still take the heat, cause it forged the soul and gave bass to my beat.
Mirror on the wall, show me who I am. Through the smoke and the falls, still I stand. Life taught me pain, life gave me gain. OG, reflections in a world full of flames.
Seen youngest wild out for a name and chain, but respect don't come from a fake campaign. Used to teach with a look, not a poster trend. Back when silence hit harder than a pen. Put years in the block, now I speak through beats. Trying to teach them the truth that the system cheats. I ain't holy, just scarred and wise, with a G-funk soul and them hood-born ties. My era was cold, but we moved with love, and the rules stayed firm when the push came to shove. Now I watch from the porch with a bottle and beat, seeing echoes of myself in these new concrete streets. And I pray they don't fall like my brothers did, that they ride with their heart and protect that kid. Cause we all was young and we all got heat, but not all lived long enough to flex this deep.
Mirror on the wall, show me who I am. Through the smoke and the falls, still I stand. Life taught me pain, life gave me gain. OG, reflections in a world full of flames.
So if you hear this verse, it's a letter to you, from a soul that bled, but always stay true. You ain't gotta flex if your soul got weight. You ain't gotta run if your name ain't fake. Real G's don't bark, they build they guide. They ride for the fam, not just post a slide. And I'm still in the game, just a different play. Same funk, same code, same west side way. My past ain't clean, but my heart still ride. And I walk with the names of the ones who died. Got a chair at the table, a plate for the lost. Pour one in the yard, let the funk defrost. Now I pen these bars like a preacher is in, with a bottle of pain in a notebook grin. Cause the truth don't fade and the soul don't fake. That's OG reflection on the west side tape.
Mirror on the wall, show me who I am. Through the smoke and the falls, still I stand. Life taught me pain, life gave me gain. OG, reflections in a world full of flames. You ain't a G for how loud you talk. You a G for how real you walk.
One way, a full tank, and nowhere to be but westbound.
Westbound rolling, time don't slow. Palm trees wave while the bassline glow. Ain't no map, just the sun and the road. Windows down with the G-funk code.
Sun hit the dash like a silent prayer. Chain on my neck, but I breathe clear air. Rims spin slow, thoughts drift fast. Trying to leave the past in the rear view glass. Backseat got game, front got scars. Middle console holding no cigars. No destination, just motion in play. Every mile I ride, I erase a day. Used to post on curves, now I float on breeze. Grew from the dirt like them Cali trees. System on low, but the soul stay high. Let the world chase clout, I just ride sky. Gas tank full, and my trunk got sound. The story of a G in a rolling surround. They say heaven's up, but I cruise down here where the beats hit harder and the truth feels near.
Westbound rolling, time don't slow. Palm trees wave while the bassline glow. Ain't no map, just the sun and the road. Windows down with the G-funk code.
Highway stretch
like a laid-back track. All I need's this beat and the seat laid back. Used to chase what the next man got. Now I ride for a piece, not the parking lot. No rush, no mask, no stunt for show. Just chrome, funk, and the mind that grows. Saw the world try to sell me a script, but I scribbled my truth on a low rider trip. I got stories in wheels, not likes or links. Lessons in smoke, not champagne drinks. My road ain't paved with applause or gold. Just cracks, old tapes, and a heart on hold. But it's mine, and that's all I need. Just a tank full of soul and a silent creed. So if you ride too, let the journey begin. Head west till the day fades thin.
Westbound rolling, time don't slow. Palm trees wave while the bassline glow. Ain't no map, just the sun and the road. Windows down with the G-funk code.
Now I'm coasting through time like a dream on loop. A vet in the game, not a viral troop. No playlist trick, no label to please. Just a pen and a breeze through the backseat trees. Got old tape spinning in my deck again. Funk hits harder when it's lived through pain. My story ain't glam, but it's real as steel. Westbound G on a never fake wheel. If you look to the sky and the sun look gold, then you're riding right, let the music hold. My path ain't clear, but my pulse got route. When the beat drop low, that's the gospel shout. So I ride not to flex, but to find that zone where the silence speaks and the wind feel grown. Next stop unknown, but I ride like free with the bass, the beat, and the west in me.
Westbound rolling, time don't slow. Palm trees wave while the bassline glow. Ain't no map, just the sun and the road. Windows down with the G-funk code. You can keep your lane, I'll keep my direction. Westbound forever. Westbound forever. They said it's gone, they said it's played out. But as long as we ride, the funk still breathes. Funk ain't dead, it's riding with me. Candy paint dreams in that West Coast heat. Talk box singing through the night so loud. If you know real funk, then you know we proud.
I was raised on Dre, schooled by streets, baptized in beats with the bass on repeat. Every bar I spit got chrome and grit, every verse a block. I refuse to quit. Seen fads come and trends go limp, but the funk stayed firm like an OG pimp. While they danced to the flash of a TikTok light, I was rolling slow-mo through the hood at night. Ain't no shame in the sound I live. Got funk in my lungs, got nothing to give. But the truth, the scars, the ride I earned, the tape I made and the bridges I burned. I don't chase the wave, I built this lane. Laid tracks in the rain, stayed real in pain. And now I ride with a crown unseen in a low rider dream with that G-funk gleam.
Funk ain't dead, it's riding with me. Candy paint dreams in that West Coast heat. Talk box singing through the night so loud. If you know real funk, then you know we proud.
Tell them turn off the noise that they call a hit. It ain't soul, just filters and counterfeit. My beats still slap from a tape in the dash while their careers get lost in the algorithm crash. I roll with a system that still knock low. From Watts to Compton to the east side flow. Ain't no button mashing in my ride, just slap, groove bouncing, Westside pride. I seen kids lost chasing viral ghosts, while my homies stay real, coast to coast. We ain't old, we eternal flames, still twisting that bud, still claiming that name. So let the fake fade, let the reels rewind. I'm riding with funk in my heart and mind. And if this my last song before the light, let the beat drop once and ride all night.
Funk ain't dead, it's riding with me. Candy paint dreams in that West Coast heat. Talk box singing through the night so loud. If you know real funk, then you know we proud.
So I ride for the heads with the soul intact, for the ones who bump Dre in a Cadillac, for the lost, the strong, the still staying true, for the old heads and the young ones too. This G-funk blood don't bend with age, it get richer, deeper, more flames on page. Every hook I drop is a lifeline built for the dreamers in the block with a chain and guilt.
we ain't dead, we adapt with class. Still toasting with a fifth in a tinted glass. Still praying through the ride, still bump that heat. Still teaching that code when the worlds compete. So light that blunt and let the world spin slow. Let the beat knock heavy, let the soul still glow. And when I'm gone, let my legacy say he kept it real, the funk never fade away. Funk ain't dead, it's riding with me. Candy paint dreams in that West Coast heat. Talk box singing through the night so loud. If you know real funk, then you know we proud. 20 tracks, one sound. Funk ain't dead. It just low ride slower than most.
Some ride with chrome, some live by code. You do both.
Chrome wheels turning, hearts stay cold. Riding with my name and a self-made code. Never fold, never snitch, never break my mode. In a world full of fakes, I stay real and bold.
Shined up, ride with a darker tint. Mind on war, but my friend got mint. Chain hang low, but the pride hang higher. Built from the dirt with the will of a fighter. Never told on a soul, never changed my lane. Even when broke, I would walk through flame. Kept the blade sharp, never switched my plate. Never show fear when I stared at fate. Used to post on the porch with the heater tucked. OGs gave game that the world don't trust. Rule 1, don't talk what you never live. Rule 2, pay back what the struggle give. Kept a circle real tight like a jailhouse tale. Either ride for the truth or prepare that cell. Now it's chrome on chrome with a blacked out low. But I still ride deep with that old school code.
Chrome wheels turning, hearts stay cold. Riding with my name and a self-made code.
Never fold, never snitch, never
break my mode. In a world full of fakes, I stay real and bold.
Watch close, most don't speak the same. They got ice on their necks, but no weight in name. Me, I step light, but I speak like stone. Voice like steel when the truth gets shown. Had a whip before likes, made a name off moves. Used to serve in the dark with the stomp and the grooves. Now I'm parked at the light with the seat laid back, but my soul still tense from the street flashbacks. Never stitched up lies just to get respect. I let the bassline bang, let the truth connect. Grew up with dogs that don't post no flex. Just hit like storms when the world gets vexed. I done seen who flips, who rats, who plays, and the ones who stay quiet still live like kings. I don't pray for peace, I prepare for low. With the wheels so clean and a heart that's cold.
Chrome wheels turning, hearts stay cold. Riding with my name and a self-made code.
Never fold, never snitch, never
break my mode. In a world full of fakes, I stay real and bold.
Middle finger to the world when it tests my soul. Middle seat got heat and a bag of gold. See the cops ride past with a slow left turn, but the vibe in my ride make the whole block burn. Used to pray for a break, now I ride on 10. Got the past in my rear and my eyes on ends. Every bar I spit come with proof and scars. You can hear what I lived in these midnight bars. No cap, no script, just chrome and code. From the gate to the grave, I don't break my mode. Could've sold out once, but I chose this track. Now my soul ride clean with the bass on crack. This ain't style, it's a way of life. No fake in my words, no switch in my knife. Let the beat ride slow, let the story unfold. I'm the last of the few that still move bold.
Chrome wheels turning, hearts stay cold. Riding with my name and a self-made code. Never fold, never snitch, never break my mode. In a world full of fakes, I stay real and bold.
Chrome shines, but code survives. Choose yours.
Midnight rides.
No words, just bass. Engine humming, windows down. City sleeping, but the chrome wide awake.
Chrome nights, rolling through the fog and fire. One hand on the wheel, one dream, one wire. Music loud, but my thoughts even louder. Cruising through the past, like a midnight rider. Street lights flicker like a memory flash. Ashtray full, just me and my stash. Same route I took when the world felt cold. Now it's bass in the seat and the wheels stay gold. Low and slow, let the groove just speak. Windows halfway, cush roll and sleep. I don't need no hype, no talk, no crowd. Just a chrome rim night and the beat turn loud. Chrome nights, rolling through the fog and fire. One hand on the wheel, One dream, one wire. One wire. Music loud, but my thoughts even louder. Cruising through the past like a midnight rider. Night rider.
Every stoplight got a story to tell. Some love, some pain, some heaven, some hell. Cruising past the spot where we sparked our name. Now it's just me, the smoke and the flame. Rear view full of what could have been, but the present got bass and a touch of sin. Ain't no regrets when the tires hit glide. Only lessons in funk that the street provide.
Chrome nights, rolling through the fog and fire. One hand on the wheel. One dream, one wire. One wire. Music loud, but my thoughts even louder. Cruising through the past like a midnight rider. Night rider.
Ain't no destination, just moving clean. Just a soundtrack rolling through gasoline. Chain swing low, but the vibe stay high like the stars above this LA sky. Sometimes I laugh, sometimes I zone, sometimes I talk to the funk alone. But every night when the streets go dim, that G-funk light still shine within.
Chrome nights, riding through the haze and light. Every curve a chapter, every beat feels right. No words needed, just a bass and sky. Still rolling, still breathe. Feel G till I die.
No map, no plan, just a ride and the rhythm. Some pray for peace. I cruise for it.
You can fake the chain, you can fake the slang, but you can't fake this funk, homie. It speaks for itself.
You can talk all night, but the funk don't lie. You can dress the part, still feeling dry. You can steal the slang, but it don't sound right, cause the funk knows truth when it hits at night. You can talk all night, but the funk don't lie. You can dress the part, still feeling dry. You can steal the slang, but it don't sound right, cause the funk knows truth when it hits at night. I see them on the net with the Westside sign, but they never hit a switch, never crossed that line. Got a whole lot of cap and designer threads, but no bounce in they soul, just empty heads. I walk what I talk, roll slow with a grin. OG in my blood, that's the funk within. Can't download this, can't copy that tone. It's the vibe in the voice when you ride alone. You can talk all night, but the funk don't lie. You can dress the part, still feeling dry. You can steal the slang, but it don't sound right, cause the funk knows truth when it hits at night. They say bring back G-funk, I never left. Still twisting on the Ave with the chain on my chest. Still blowing on the strong while the tape rotate. Still cruising through life at a natedogg rate. Fools chase streams, I just ride on beat. Low rider bounce like it's breathing in heat. Ain't no need to explain what's real and fake. The funk speak clear and decide what's great. You can talk all night, but the funk don't lie. You can dress the part, still feeling dry. You can steal the slang, but it don't sound right, cause the funk knows truth when it hits. Look, I ain't mad, but I see the clone trying to walk like a king, but they voice all blown. Trying to rap like the West with no dirt on they chucks. No scars, no tails, no funk in they trucks. You feel it or not, that's the G-funk code. Ain't about who loud, it's who carry the load. So salute the greats and step out the way, cause the funk don't lie and it don't play. You can talk all night, but the funk don't lie. You can dress the part, still feeling dry. You can steal the slang, but it don't sound right, cause the funk knows truth when it hits at night.
You ain't gotta say a word, just press play. The funk will tell them who you are.
You can fake the chain, you can fake the slang, but you can't fake this funk, homie. It speaks for itself.
You can talk all night, but the funk don't lie. You can dress the part, still feeling dry. You can steal the slang, but it don't sound right, cause the funk knows truth when it hits at night. You can talk all night, but the funk don't lie. You can dress the part, still feeling dry. You can steal the slang, but it don't sound right, cause the funk knows truth when it hits at night. I see them on the net with the Westside sign, but they never hit a switch, never crossed that line. Got a whole lot of cap and designer threads, but no bounce in they soul, just empty heads. I walk what I talk, roll slow with a grin. OG in my blood, that's the funk within. Can't download this, can't copy that tone. It's the vibe in the voice when you ride alone. You can talk all night, but the funk don't lie. You can dress the part, still feeling dry. You can steal the slang, but it don't sound right, cause the funk knows truth when it hits at night. They say bring back G-funk, I never left. Still twisting on the Ave with the chain on my chest. Still blowing on the strong while the tape rotate. Still cruising through life at a natedogg rate. Fools chase screams, I just ride on beat. Low rider bounce like it's breathing in heat. Ain't no need to explain what's real and fake. The funk speak clear and decide what's great. You can talk all night, but the funk don't lie. You can dress the part, still feeling dry. You can steal the slang, but it don't sound right, cause the funk knows truth when it hits. Look, I ain't mad, but I see the clone trying to walk like a king, but they voice all blown. Trying to rap like the West with no dirt on they chucks. No scars, no tails, no funk in they trucks. You feel it or not, that's the G-funk code. Ain't about who loud, it's who carry the load. So salute the greats and step out the way, cause the funk don't lie and it don't play. You can talk all night, but the funk don't lie. You can dress the part, still feeling dry. You can steal the slang, but it don't sound right, cause the funk knows truth when it hits at night.
You ain't gotta say a word, just press play. The funk will tell them who you are. I didn't learn this funk, I was born in it. From the first bass line I heard, I knew it was home. Funky by nature, raised in the groove. Every step I take, got a G-funk move. Ain't no faking when it's in your soul. I was made for the bounce, the bass, the roll. Mom played Marvin, Pops played Cube. Uncle had the coupe with the candy lace roof. Sunday barbecues, old heads in the back, talking funk history while the beat went slap. I was 10 with a tape deck, loop and Dre, trying to write rhymes with that NWA. Didn't care for the charts, just felt that knock when the snare hit hard and the bass would drop. No tick-tock, no trends, just streets and sound, where your name held weight and your rim spun proud. So when I step to the mic, it's more than talk, it's the echo of the West in the way I walk. Funky by nature, raised in the groove. Every step I take, got a G-funk move. Ain't no faking when it's in your soul. I was made for the bounce, the bass, the roll. Had my first ride with no AC, just speakers and smoke. That's therapy. Low rider dreams with a mind full of beats and a notebook full of rhymes from the back seat. I ain't biting no style, I grew my own like a backyard lemon tree out of broken stone. Now they ask how I stay so West-est. Told them I breathe funk, I don't need no vest. It's the swing in my step, the slang I speak. The Chuck Taylor's clean with the cuffing neat. So salute the roots, let the record play. I'm funky by nature, every goddamn day. Funky by nature, raised in the groove. Every step I take, got a G-funk move. Ain't no faking when it's in your soul. I was made for the bounce, the bass, the roll. Now I ride through the block with the windows cracked. Bassline humming like a flashback track. Same street, same swing, new crown, old rules. Still talking real, don't dance for fools. Got game in my spit and truth in my tone. From the cold street corners to the microphone. Every verse I drop, got that OG shine. Like a regal in the sun on a Sunday line. This ain't rap, it's return of the breeze. A G-funk smell in the summer with ease. So remember the face, remember the name. I was born in the funk, not built for fame. Funky by nature, raised in the groove. Every step I take, got a G-funk move. Ain't no faking when it's in your soul. I was made for the bounce, the bass, the roll. No gimmicks, no filters, just funk straight from the pavement.
Doctor said I need help. I said I got it. Still, wheels and speakers. That's my medicine.
I don't need no pills, no shrink, no plan. Just a sunset cruise with a blunt in hand. Feeling that bass like it speak to me. That lowridermusic, my therapy.
Started off stressed, mind full of smoke. Bills on the table, system broke. Phone blowing up, same old noise. So I dip to the block in my chrome deck toys. Hydraulics hiss like the pressure I feel. Every switch I flip, let the weight turn real. Rear view showing where I left that stress. Now I glide through the hood with the beat compressed. No suits, no desk, just sun and sin. And the joint in my grip when the funk roll in. Therapy's real when the wheels get low. So I ride for the peace that the rich don't know.
I don't need no pills, no shrink, no plan. Just a sunset cruise with a blunt in hand. Feeling that bass like it speak to me. That lowridermusic, my therapy.
Street signs pass like the years I've lost, but the leather in the seat still cold like frost. Every scar got a beat that match. Every wrong turn ride got a lesson attached. So I slide through the zone with my eyes on chill. Let the funk take the wheel while I climb that hill. Ain't no fear when the groove that strong and the bass line bump like a justice song. I don't vent, I just roll and nod. Engine talk to me like a Westside god. And when life get tight and the nights feel rough, I just lean back, that ride's enough.
I don't need no pills, no shrink, no plan. Just a sunset cruise with a blunt in hand. Feeling that bass like it speak to me. That lowridermusic, my therapy.
One hand on wood grain, one on time. Every mile I drive, rearrange my mind. See, I talk through treble, cry through kick. And my silence is the song when the world too thick. Radio off, just a street in breath. And the echoes of the past that ain't done yet. But I don't look back, I just coast and heal. And that funk rap tight like a stainless seal. Got brothers in the sky that I ride for now. So I ride with pride, never head down. This ain't just a car, it's a code, a zone. It's a four-wheel sermon with a seed of chrome.
I don't need no pills, no shrink, no plan. Just a sunset cruise with a blunt in hand. Feeling that bass like it speak to me. That lowridermusic, my therapy.
You feel that? That's soul alignment. That's therapy. Westside style.
Want me to say sorry, but I only apologize when I lie, and I ain't never done that.
No apologies for the road I chose. Did dirt in the dark, kept my circle close. Never folded, never begged, never ran from heat. I'm a Westside product with G-funk feet.
I was raised by wolves with the bass on high, with a 4-5 prayer and a look in the sky. Made peace with the war that I lived each day, and the code don't shake me, I was born that way. Put trust in steel more than broken words. Learn more in a cell than in lecture terms. Ain't no sorry in the scars I earned. Ain't no grace in the bridge I burned. They told me change, but I stayed exact, cause the game needs soldiers that never act. So I ride with the pain like a bassline deep, and the snare snap talks when the liars sleep. I don't chase trends, I just chase my peace, with a joint, a beat, and a soul off leash. If I die tonight, I'll die with pride. No apologies, just a G-funk ride.
No apologies for the road I chose. Did dirt in the dark, kept my circle close. Never folded, never begged, never ran from heat. I'm a Westside product with G-funk feet.
Seen homies flip, seen brothers fall, but I never sold code for a label call. I don't regret the shots or the loss of sleep. Only thing I hate is the fake who creep.
Kept it solid while the snakes grew bold. Never smiled at a rat just to stay on roll. If loyalty hurt, then let it sting. At least I ain't bowed to no puppet string. Still step with my chest out, real not loud. Still funk in my ride, still blunt, still proud. Can't erase what the past done fed, so I bless my plate and break my bread. Ain't perfect, but I ain't fake once, so I'll never take back where I came from. Middle finger up with the G, stare clean, no apologies. I'm just West Coast me. No apologies for the road I chose. Did dirt in the dark, kept my circle close. Never folded, never begged, never ran from heat. I'm a Westside product with G-funk feet. If you want sweet talk, turn that off. This that chrome tinted truth from the parking lot. This that life with the muffler loud. This that I made it without no crowd. Paid dues in silence, no receipts. Just souls in the beat and pain on repeat. They want clean cuts, I got blade marks from deals gone cold and some old head sparks. But I ride even scarred with a real calm face. Ain't no sorry in a soul that embraced this place. Let them flex in the gram, I flex in pain. Let them chase lights, I just chase my lane. So pour one out if you feel that too. The world don't owe you just a mirror and truth. I was made from smoke and Westside dreams. No apologies, just low ride gleam. No apologies for the road I chose. Did dirt in the dark, kept my circle close. Never folded, never begged, never ran from heat. I'm a Westside product with G-funk feet. No regrets, no edits. That's funk, baby.
Looks pretty, don't it? Palms in the wind, gold in the glass, but it ain't all smooth. Some of us got fire beneath the sand. Palm trees swaying, but the pressure don't stop. Rolling through the heat with a blunt on top. Got the girls, got the gold, but the soul still stressing. In the land of the sun, every smile got a lesson. Sunset view from the stoop look blessed, but I'm ducking from a car that could cost my chest. Homie old stacks, now he ducking his phone, but the streets don't wait and the sharks full grown. Got a freak on my lap and the bass on slam, but I'm watching every corner like a wanted man. Cops ride slow with that look in their face, like they know I got heat in the speaker space. Palms don't hide when the block gets tense, and the bends feel cold when you hop that fence. Yeah, the beat's real nice and the weeds stay loud, but the pain stay quiet, just lost in the crowd. Palm trees swaying, but the pressure don't stop. Rolling through the heat with a blunt on top. Got the girls, got the gold, but the soul still stressing. In the land of the sun, every smile got a lesson. Woke up to the sound of a knock too hard. Thought it was love, but it's life with a scar. Homie flipped once, then flipped again. Now he ghost in the hood, whisper dead man's friend. Still I ride in the coupe with the plate so clean. Still toast to the ones who ain't never been seen. Fake love in the air like perfume mist, but I move like a ghost in a golden twist. Smoke in my lungs, pressure on chest. Tryna flex like I'm fine, but I know I'm a mess. Can't cry in the sun, can't fold on the grind, so I smile through the beat while I lose my mind. Palm trees swaying, but the pressure don't stop. Rolling through the heat with a blunt on top. Got the girls, got the gold, but the soul still stressing. In the land of the sun, every smile got a lesson. You say Cali, dreams got a soft gold glow, but my dreams got bars, court dates, and snow. That's white in the bag, not the mountain top. And my plugs don't ski, but they still don't stop. Had a vision, a piece with a beach and crib, but I'm still in the zone where we rob to live. Still clean my ride while I clean my past. Still laugh with the crew while the nights move fast. So don't judge when you see me shine. You don't know what I lost just to feel that line. I'm a palm tree too tall, calm and mean, but my roots in the cracks where the hurt still scream. Palm trees swaying, but the pressure don't stop. Rolling through the heat with a blunt on top. Got the girls, got the gold, but the soul still stressing. In the land of the sun, every smile got a lesson. So next time you see me smiling in the sun, just know it ain't light, it's survival. It's for the ones who was there when it got cold. No clout, no fame, just funk, pain, and chrome. Hell call for the G's that stayed. Never switch sides, never fake no ways. Roll call for the ones who ride, kept the funk alive, never ran or hide. First one on the porch with the dub in hand. taught me how to twist it, how to overstand. Had my back when the system tried to clip my wings. Put the heat in the trunk, never said a thing. Then my bro from the east, so full of rage, used to write dope hooks in a cell block cage. When I got out, he had the beat on smash. Now we ride clean, split the green like cash. The OG with the limp and the 38 tuck used to say funk first, keep your ego duck. So I roll with the real 10 toes, no mask. Only day ones riding when I press on the gas.
Roll call for the G's that stayed. Never switch sides, never fake no ways. Roll call for the ones who ride, kept the funk alive, never ran or hide.
To my cousin with the braids and the 3-plate grill, said the world don't care, better move with skill. Had the loop on lock, MPC like a sword, made the beat breathe. Now the block got roared, and my sister in the back with the flawless aim. Kept the paper tight, stayed out the game. Still the realest I know, never brag, no fuss. She just count what we make and don't ride with trust. To my day one soldier with the rusted ride, still bumping G-funk when the world switch side. I see y'all, I hear y'all, I carry that weight. This roll call hit like 1998.
Roll call for the G's that stayed. Never switch sides, never fake no ways. Roll call for the ones who ride, kept the funk alive, never ran or hide.
They say real gon' fade, but not on my watch. Got my feet in the dirt and my wrist on notch. From the park bench days to the late night stakes, this for every true soul that the funk awakes. You ain't need no stage, no post, no trends, just a backbone steel and a gang of friends. Now we grown, chrome strong, but the code stay tight. Ain't no switch in the dark, ain't no fear in the fight. So light one up for the ones who built, who gave game, not just talk or guilt. This roll call real, not for show or flex, just a thank you and bass for the ones who know.
Roll call for the G's that stayed. Never switch sides, never fake no ways. Roll call for the ones who ride, kept the funk alive, never ran or hide. Call for the G's that stayed. Never switch sides, never fake no ways. Roll call for the ones who ride, kept the funk alive, never ran or hide. If you heard your spirit in this track, you already know what it is. Respect funk on. Yeah. If your speakers ain't rattling, you ain't playing real shit. Test the speakers, shake the street, let the bassline knock out heat. G-funk why we don't play low, let the whole damn city feel the flow.
Pulled up slow, trunk wide and deep. Kick hitting hard like it just lost sleep. Rear view dancing, mirrors on blast. Whole block moving when I slide past. Candy coat drip like a fresh tattoo. Every note slap like a Westside crew. Ain't no whisper, I talk in waves. Let the beat preach while the street behaves. Nothing chill when the system ignites. Sub hitting low like a fist in a fight. If it don't bounce, it ain't for me. I bring funk that'll break your balcony.
Test the speakers, shake the street, let the bassline knock out heat. G-funk why we don't play low, let the whole damn city feel the flow.
Dials on max, no limit inside. Volume so rude, make alarms collide. Girls in the back with their drinks held tight while the coupe two-step through the summer night. Ain't no trap, no drill, no cap, just that golden era. No bassline slap from the west where we bump, not talk. And the beats so fat, make your eardrums walk. You can feel this funk from a block away. I don't knock soft, I make curbs decay. This for the heads who respect the thump. Let the roof crack open when the speakers jump.
Test the speakers, shake the street, let the bassline knock out heat. G-funk why we don't play low, let the whole damn city feel the flow.
This for the DJ riding with crates, for the low rider shows and the heavyweights. This for the mix that they banned from school. Too loud, too raw, too gangsta cool. System check done, I'm approved by Chrome. With a bass so thick you could break your phone. It's more than sound, it's blood and wires. Gasoline funk mixed with street desires. So next time you hear that rumble rise, just nod your head, don't act surprised. It's the anthem of blocks that don't sleep well, where the speakers talk more than the church bell.
Test the speakers, shake the street,
Let the bassline knock out heat. G-funk ride, we don't play low. Let the whole damn city feel the flow.
Your playlist soft, your ride whisper. Get on my level, or get off the lane.
Some fell off, some switched sides, but me, I'm still rocking.
Still rolling, never folded, always stay true. Candy paint slide with the OG crew. Low and slow with the bassline, love in the land of funk where the real still rolling, never folded, always stay true. Candy paint slide with the OG crew. Low and slow with the bassline, love in the land of funk where the real rolling through the sunset with the seat recline. Chrome rims gleaming like the state of mind. Ain't changed for a check, ain't flop for likes. I just kept my sound and I earned my stripes. Still twist that green, still bless that beat. Still nod to the days when the gang was street. From the corners to the cuts, I've seen them all. Fake G's fall off, real ones still call. I remember cold nights with the speakers low, when the funk spoke truth that the fake don't know. This ain't just music, it's blood and pride. A slow roll sermon that never died. So I cruise with my silence and talk with tone. Every verse a prayer, every hook a home. Let the new boys chase that neon gold. I ride with the legends, smooth and cold. Still rolling, never folded, always stay true. Candy paint slide with the OG crew. Low and slow where the bassline live in the land of funk where the wind still rolling. Never folded, always stay true. Candy paint slide with the OG crew. Low and slow where the bassline live in the land of funk. I seen trends come fast and respect go quick, but I stayed in the cut with the same old clique. Did my dirt, pay dues, never told no tales. Got love from the blocks where the real prevail. Now I glide with the sun on my rear view glass, with a heart full of pain and a tank full of gas. Ain't bitter, just built with a soul that's thick. Ain't flashy, just real with a ride that hits. Still got Nate in the deck, Dre in the blood. Still 2 fingers up when I roll through mud. Still toast to the homies that ain't get far. Still ride for the ones sitting under the stars. So remember this voice when the funk come back. It never really left, it just slipped through cracks. But I held that torch with my hands and pen. Still rolling, still funk to the very end. Still rolling, never folded, always stay true. Candy paint slide with the OG crew. Low and slow where the bassline live in the land of funk where the wheels still rolling. Never folded, always stay true. Candy paint slide with the OG crew. Low and slow where the bassline live in the land of funk where the real ones ride. Don't call it a comeback, just call it still rolling.
Welcome to the Church of the Chrome, where every bounce is a prayer and every verse is a sermon.
Preaching through the speakers of my 6-4 ride. Chrome goes holy, got the bass on high. Every turn I make, feel the spirit smooth. Rolling through the streets with that G-funk groove.
So through the pavement, gospels of the block, my Bible's the beat, and my words don't stop. Leather seats crack, but the soul stay new. Put the gospel on wax, that's what real ones do. Hydraulics lift like a Sunday rise, while the sun bless the chrome like it's sanctified. Ain't no preacher in the robe, just a chain and fade, but my sermons hit deep like a hand grenade. No collection plate, just respect and fire. Every verse I drop, take the spirit higher. I baptize beats with that bass so clean, while I cruise past devils in the smoking green. Got commandments tagged on alley walls, and we break a few rules just to stand tall. But the gospel I speak ain't for show or fame, it's a chrome plated truth in the hood's own name.
Preaching through the speakers of my 6-4 ride. Chrome goes holy, got the bass on high. Every turn I make, feel the spirit smooth. Rolling through the streets with that G-funk groove.
I don't read from scripts, I spit from pain. From funeral literal smoke and window pane. I seen saints get hit on center blocks. Now I cruise and reflect where the cold don't stop. My pulpit's the curb, my crowd's the loss, but I never sold soul, no matter the cost. So I lace up truths in a Cadillac verse, pray over beats like I'm breaking a curse. This ain't no lie for the playlist views. This is funk for the souls that paid their dues. Every tire turn is a message in code. Every bump in the ride is a test I wrote. No choir, just smoke in the backseat. Damn, no amens, just nods from the realest kin. Still I roll with the faith of a Westside king, preaching slow funk with the gold crown ring.
Preaching through the speakers of my 6-4 ride. Chrome glows, holy, got the bass on high. Every turn I make, feel the spirits move. Rolling through the streets with that G-funk groove.
So when you see me rolling with the glow so mean, that's light from the past and the soul's unseen. Got ghosts on my ride and prayers in my ash, and a sermon for the block and a gangster sash. I spit wisdom from the scars and strain, from locked up days to the driving rain. I don't speak to impress, I speak to free. This G-funk gospel is my legacy. Not a prophet but a product of pain and beats, of tape decks, block days, and crooked streets. Still I rise with the funk in my lungs, turn a low rider hymn in the church for the young. So if your ride shake cake and your soul feels shook, that's my sermon in bass, not a Facebook hook. And I'll cruise to the end, never preach for clout, just a 6-4 prayer on the Westside route.
Preaching through the speakers of my 6-4 ride. Chrome glows, holy, got the bass on high. Every turn I make, feel the spirits move. Rolling through the streets with that G-funk groove.
Amen. To every bounce and every bar with truth.